Hello, welcome to the pitch regarding my Roblox game, Tag. This pitch will go over the main aspects of the game, such as all of the menus and gameplay. Me and my team, as you can see in the video playing right now, me and my team have been working a long time on this game. I've been through countless testing using playtesters I have found on diverse platforms. And now one of the last steps I'm looking for is an investor. Here are the timestamps for gameplay and menus, and without further ado, thank you for everything, and here's the video. First of all, we're going to start with the titles menu. The titles are going to be one of the most prestigious cosmetics in the game, as they will go directly above the player's head. The first titles you can get are from the quests. As you may see, we have titles for completing the tutorial, winning one game, etc. These titles are decent, but they're pretty simple. As you may see, there's nothing too crazy about them. However, the harder the quest, for example, Devil Hunter, which is tag 1000 players, or Third Impact, win 250 rounds as a runner, will grant you more, exclusive titles, something that stands out amongst the players. We also have titles in the shop category, which can be bought with in-game money you get either by purchasing it in the coin shop or by winning games. These titles also vary based on how expensive they are, with the cheaper titles being simplistic, as I said, and the more expensive titles, for example, I'll purchase the second most expensive title. And for a title that's expensive, you're going to get, something unique, as you can see here with the Curse King title. We also have gambling titles, of course. You can gamble with coins, as explained, or tickets. Tickets are a currency you can only get from the level menu, which I'll explain further in the video, or from buying them directly with Robux, and they offer better odds for the titles you can get in rarities. The spin for titles looks something like this. I'll spin one normal. As we can see, that was the title rolling animation. It's pretty addictive, in my opinion, and it's a really fun way to get players to get rare titles. For example, Limitless here is 0.01%. Imagine someone getting that, so they were going to flex it in every lobby possible. There's also a custom role, which is only with tickets, and the reason it is a custom role is because it gives you titles that are stat tracking. For example, as I said, played X games. I have 6 games played, and if I display this title above my head, it's going to say, played 6 games, which is a fun way to let the players show their certain skill level or other categories. So that has been the titles, and I hope you liked them. Now for the emotes menu. This is the emotes menu. Here are the 4 equipped emotes. Well, you can select any, it's fine, obviously. And here's the preview for the emotes. All previews work, of course. And the fun thing about emotes is that rare titles, everything from rare to uncommon has no effects, but as we can see here, it says epic emotes have some effects, legendary emotes have spotlight effects, mythics have extra special effects, and lucid emotes have extremely special effects. I will proceed to show them currently. I'll go ahead and equip one lucid emote, one mythic emote, one legendary emote, and one epic emote. The epic emote has, as you can see, it has a billboard effect that will be visible for any player, so they know it's a rare emote. The legendary emotes have, again, a billboard alongside a spotlight. And for the more exclusive emotes, the mythic emote has, well, animations, has effects players can see, everyone in the lobby can. And the lucid, most prestigious emotes, have more effects, have more stronger effects. I don't know, it's not quite visible. In game, it's way more visible. And alongside a halo to showcase that this emote is in fact very rare. It also has roles, which I won't show because they're the same as, well, titles, and you get emotes again with lucky rolls. Now for the trails category. In my opinion, this one is the most important category for revenue, as they can only be spun using tickets. Tickets being the most expensive, well, not expensive, but exclusive currency in the game. They can only be bought with Robux, and they can also be gotten with levels, so they aren't purely pay to win. But they're really hard to get with levels, if I'm to be honest. Trails are only gambling, with the most exclusive one being 1%. And in rarity wise, I wanted to make the epic trails be something cool, something the player can enjoy, but nothing too crazy. The legendary trails are something more unique. For example, Starlight is, well, in my opinion, one of the most satisfying trails, as we can see here from above. Or something like the Flash, which was my attempt at copying the Flash from, well, the superhero, this trail. For the more exclusive ones like Mythic, we want something recognizable. This is one of my favorite trails personally. We also have things such as Astral Drift for Lucid, which is just really unique in my opinion, and can be paired with blue titles to make a great cosmetic set. The most exclusive trail we can see here is Infinity Cascade. This is how it looks like in game. It's very long. It's clearly just, everyone can know this is the best trail, and it looks awesome in game, which has been seen actually. So those have been the trails, and in my opinion, they're one of the best parts of the game. For the abilities menu we have here, it is slightly inspired by games such as Basketball Zero or, well, Blue Lock Rivals, such as those. All abilities have a description. I will go over some of them right now. For example, for Epic, for 90 seconds, swap positions with the enemy instantly if you have line of sight, or rewind to your position to where you were 3 seconds ago, or more exclusive abilities such as freezes the enemy for 2.5 seconds and gives you a speed boost for 1.5 seconds. There is pity systems for both categories of the abilities, and the role looks something like this. These two slots are normally paid for, but as the owner, I have the Game Pass. Both of them cost Robux respectively. And yes, now following up will be some showcases of said abilities. An ability I would like to showcase is the time slip ability, as you can see in the bottom right. It is an epic tier ability, and it lets you rewind your position to the past with a really cool effect. For example, let's say I would like to escape from an enemy, he's chasing me, so I just go behind this and then just use the ability. It lets me rewind back to the past, and I can just run away someplace else. It's a really fun ability to use in-game to trick your enemies and such. This is Mirage Domain. It is one of the more, well, high IQ abilities in the game, which lets you trick your enemies. I'll play it here. So let's say I'm running away from an enemy, I trigger Mirage Domain, and, well, it randomly selects two directions where a clone identical to my avatar runs away. In game, this tricks the enemy because it shows, for them it shows the outlines through the walls for all three clones, and also an arrow pointing to all of them, so you can use them to run away without the enemy knowing which one is the actual you. This is the most prestigious ability, the hardest one to get, Lucid Flow, currently in the game. It gives you various buffs such as an extra speed boost, slowing the enemies down around you, triple jumping. I'll just let the ability speak for itself. I'll trigger it now. This is Lucid Flow. It lets you basically you're just a god of the arena. The AoE effect you saw below you actually slows the enemies down, and it's a great asset in actual 1v1 games. Now, for the other menus, we firstly have the level menu, the ranked menu, which first of all has a leaderboard for the top players with their ranks, and the top 250 players do get titles, such as Season 1, Top 1, etc. Rewards are from ranks. You can get titles based on the ranks you get, such as Season 1 Stalker rank, Season 1 Dominator rank, Apex rank, Paragon, etc. And the first rank is Runner 1. The elo bar rises with every rank. And the top rank is Paragon. We can see here just how much elo you need. You need 6,600 elo for the Paragon rank. And it is the best rank in the game, which puts you on the leaderboard. Next up, we have the duel button. No one is in the lobby with me right now, but this allows you to 1v1 your friends or such without losing elo or anything, or having to do with stats, which I'll show in the future. It's just a friendly game you can play between friends. Next we have the quests menu, which, as you can see, it has 3 categories: daily, seasonal, and weekly. You have one free refresh for every category, which lets you just refresh a quest if it's too hard, and the next refreshes cost Robux, as you can see here. Quests just give you coins, nothing too crazy, and yeah, well, it's just quests, nothing too crazy. Settings lets you show others trails, control volume, FOV, and also for Robux, I already have the game passes again, but for Robux you can change the sound that plays when you tag someone and the sound that plays when you win a game. You can also replay the tutorial, which I'll show. It also has the controls. Stats are just the general stats of the player, nothing special here. Codes are just, well, codes you can get in our Discord server, which has also been fully set up. There's the shops, as shown, and there's also a practice mode, as you can see here, which lets you just practice in an arena for a bit. It also has abilities that you can use, and it's just a public arena where you can test out diverse moves or such. So yes, that's the other menus in the game. For my promises towards investors, I would like to say, first of all, as a small game developer who hasn't been in the market for too long, actually one of my first, well, bigger projects this being, I really have a very low ceiling when it comes to how much I'd like for percentages, what offers I'd accept. Like, I'm willing, as long as I can connect with someone that can help me with marketing and such, I would be willing to accept very, well, lowballing offers. Per se, as long as I can actually receive the help in advertising and other scopes of the game that could be improved. And also, I would like to say that investors will get a fair call on every single aspect of the game. For example, if I wanted to add something, especially something that could cause revenue, or such as new cosmetics, or maybe a battle pass such as that, or just new updates, I would always consult the investor or investors first to get their opinion and change stuff depending on what they say could be better or worse. So that is my just part of the promises I can give towards investors. So if this project was something you would be willing to well, put money in, please do let me know.